Hello.
Hello.
You look nice.
Thank you. You look nice.
Do you believe in like the multiverse? Like, do you believe that there are like other dimensions? Not other dimensions. Other universes. My friend Ariel, shout out Ariel, yo, she hit me up yesterday and asked me if I believe in multiple universes, and I was really waiting to ask you this.
Would that be the same as like multiple dimensions or no?
You can come over this way a little bit more.
Would that be the same as multiple dimensions or no?
I don't think that's really. I'm assuming when she says multiple universes, she means like alternate universes. So like almost like a bunch of universes full of like
Us? Like,
yeah, but like with like all the results of like the decisions that we didn't make.
I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I've seen that on Rick and Morty. Have you seen that?
Never watched Rick and Morty.
It's kind of like that. It's like the crazy scientist granddad. I don't want to get this wrong, but from what I've seen, crazy scientist granddad has two grandkids, and then of course his son and the daughter or whatever, whichever way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But like he travels through different dimensions and he sees himself in different lights of whatever it is, whatever that episode's about.
Of like different possibilities, different realms of possibilities.
Yeah, and like his grandson goes with him too, so sometimes he'll see himself as well.
Answer the mic.
Sorry, sometimes he'll see himself as well. So I mean, if it is real, I would want to know how you could get there. Like maybe travel. I'm open to understanding it though.
Maybe that's what dreams are. Like the dream realm.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's when we're like eligible to go. Maybe that's what those dreams are. Because then I guess I would have to ask the question, so are there future dimensions? Like, or future universes where like with
Well, it would have to be if there's ones that are like current.
strange.
Or do you think it would go like day by day type thing? Is it already planned out? Like, are you saying that?
That's the thing, I don't know. Because then there would inevitably have to be an infinite amount of universes.
Yeah.
In my eyes, because then you'd have to be dealing with universes with every decision that was never made. So then you have to have universes with the results of those, but then you have to have like every possible result.
Yeah, a bunch of different alleyways.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what, I don't know. Maybe that's what the dream world does. Maybe that's what deja vu is. Like when like a few of those universes like line up.
Collide.
Yeah.
Damn. Those dreams do seem super real.
Yeah, because like if we're not really like our physical bodies, if we're more so like our mind,
Yeah.
spirit, soul kind of thing, then like when our body is resting, like our mind is still active. So like maybe that's why the dreams feel so vivid, because we're like more in tune with the like invisible part of us, and so we're like surfing in the invisible realm. I don't know. That's interesting.
Damn, wow. I never thought about that.
Because then like when you get into quantum physics and stuff, it's almost like, I feel like, okay, I don't want to preach. But like our physical bodies have like physical limitations, but when it comes to our mind and spirit, like it's kind of like quantum physics, how like they can like quantum leap to like anywhere instantly. So maybe that's what the dreams are. Maybe there are alternate universes.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's where the thought realm. Because how do you feel about thoughts? Maybe like a part 2 here. Like, do you know how like sometimes you can have an idea, like about a good invention or something, and then you see it like a month or two later, like somebody else like across the world had it, and it's like, do you think like we all? Sometimes I feel like we all share this like huge thought cloud. Maybe even with the animals, and like there's just a bunch of like available thoughts, and like they might pop into our mind, and then if we don't use it, bam, and it's like goes back into the cloud. You know, I don't know.
Somebody else, maybe like a big web.
Yeah.
And everybody is connected to somebody, maybe. Maybe like a big web that everybody's connected to, and somebody like you're on the other end of somebody else.
Yes. Kind of like the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I do have this theory that like everything that is like created or that exists is like a true like concept that just manifested physically. So like when I think about like the internet, kind of like what you were saying, like about the like a thought web or something that everyone's connected to. I feel like the internet is like the physical proof that there is some kind of web, you know?
Yeah. Or cloud.
Or cloud. Yeah.
Which is an everyday word. Web and cloud. But I just that's just crazy that you say that, because then it kind of makes me think about like us as like a being or a person. When you said that if you're more into like your mind, body, spirit, mind, spirit type thing, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of refers back to like, I don't know how I'm trying to say it, like death in a way. When with your body, it's like a shell, and then your soul is literally gone, but it goes to another, whatever realm or whatever's next. Maybe that's where that starts. The dimension thing.
Oh, like once you've left this physical realm?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean the mind, the mind, the invisible part of us, it doesn't die.
Yeah.
And energy can't be created nor destroyed.
Exactly.
And so it has to go somewhere. Where though?
That would just fall back into the multiple dimensions.
That would satisfy that.
Yeah, like do you think you're just kind of cruising through?
What do you mean, cruising through?
Like after you pass on, you go to another realm of, like you said, where, what, or different realm, different dimension, different, universe.
I could see that. Because, I know some people don't believe like you can communicate with the dead. Mm-hmm. I think you can. I mean, in a sense.
You think that you can, or do you think that they communicate with us?
What's the difference?
It is facts. I guess more of them popping up in certain situations at certain times.
Yeah, like I feel like okay, like prime example. Both of my grandmothers and grandfathers. I have no living grandparents. Wow. May they all rest in peace. Yeah. If there were to be some type of quote unquote coincidence or something, or something where I really, let's go over a little bit, where I felt like they were really speaking to me, like one of them, or multiple. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just something in my brain. I'm like, wow, like you know how like sometimes when some people see like a butterfly or something, and they're like, okay, that was my aunt who just passed away.
Just said butterfly. It's my grandma's favorite. I've been seeing butterflies. I saw a butterfly when we were at the park the other day. It flew at me and then flew away.
Nice.
And I just literally been seeing them. I don't even see butterflies. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I'm getting butterfly tattoos tonight. So like, yeah, I got to finish off the other side.
So you're going to get them?
Yeah. When you can feel that connection in your mind, you're like, okay. I feel like this is my grandmother because she loved butterflies. She just passed away. Now I'm seeing butterflies. I feel like that's like perhaps them existing in another universe, but meeting us here. Because at the end of the day, where do thoughts really come from anyway? Is it not from another universe? Like, I see our brain is almost like how, like, in a radio, you have to have, like, a physical I think it's like a transmuter. Or, like there's some physical part in the radio that helps. Transmuter?
Say transmitter.
Transmitter. Oh, Jesus. You know, so you have to have a physical transmitter to get those invisible radio waves to connect to your physical radio. So I feel like that's what our brain is for us. Like, it's like our transmitter. But where are those thoughts coming from? Because yes, the brain is the physical piece, but I feel like I can't touch or see your thoughts right now. You know what I'm saying? So they're invisible. And though your physical brain, I can touch that, and we know that that's like the connector piece.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like they come from different things. I think maybe some of them could come from, like, your feelings.
What's a feeling? Seriously though, like on some real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what is a feeling?
It's damn near a fucking. I can't really explain that. A feeling is like, I guess it's damn near a thought in a way.
Right.
Which kind of goes back to square one.
Yeah, I feel like we are like, I think there's a lot of, maybe I do believe in the multiverse theory. Ariel, I think that's your answer. I think so. I think so. Because where do dreams come from? Where do thoughts come from? Man, intuition.
I just feel like they come from so many things. It's not one main thing.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't think it's one main thing. Like, it could come from another realm. It could come from another universe. It could come from something that you remembered, which is still crazy because memory is crazy.
Right.
But I just think it's a bunch of different things put into one thing.
Wait, what's the difference between a realm and a universe?
I don't know. I think when I hear realm, I think like in between.
In between what?
Just in between something. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know the exact definition, but when I hear that, that's what I think of.
Okay.
And then universe is something more like broad, not so. Maybe universe is like realm is like a shorter time span. Maybe, I don't know.
What do you mean? You view universes in time?
Not necessarily as a time, but like I think just like something bigger, realm maybe something smaller in a shorter amount of time. You being in that specific realm. I don't know. Maybe like in purgatory. That's how I view a realm. Does that make sense? No. No, doesn't make sense.
I don't get how you see the universe. What does time have to do with it?
Well, I'm not adding time into it. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
Right. It's a podcast, though. Could you try?
Okay.
I'm sure we'd like to hear your opinion.
I'm trying to think of how to reword it so that you can understand what I'm trying to say.
Because I think of a universe as like a plane of existence. That's why I kind of look at the realm as like a plane of existence.
But you said what's the difference between those two, and so that's why I was saying like, if you're asking me what the difference between a universe and a realm is, just the way that I see it as like, of course it's like a thing of existence, but I feel like it's just maybe you have like a bigger playground of shit.
In the universe?
In the universe, as opposed to a realm. It may be a smaller playground.
Oh, so you see
you're
universes. I'm sorry. So you see universes as big.
Yeah.
See, I think of our cells in our body as universes. Like every single like cell, like yeah, that kind of thing. Like I see, like basically how you have literally your own mind and operating system, and I see. I feel like every person is their own universe. I think every like being, like every animal, because they have their
Most
own.
definitely.
Because we have our own like digestive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then even inside of that, I feel like each one of those is basically like their own little universe. Like I think that. Okay, yeah,
So,
that just answered my question. I think there are a trillion, just infinite universes out here.
Yeah. Big, small.
Yeah. So I guess I kind of make it synonymous with a realm.
Do you think do you think that the realms are in the universes? Like, do you think you could switch in between realms in the universe?
That's a good question. Yes. Okay, I see it. Maybe a realm can exist inside of a universe, but the universe cannot exist inside a realm. Man. Because when I think about a realm, I think of like, okay, I see what you mean by purgatory. Like,
it's like damn near like a waiting room.
it's like a state.
Yeah, just like but you're not, it's not somewhere where you would stay. So you visit realms.
Okay.
And of course there's multiple universes, but universes, is that right? Mm-hmm. Universi?
Universes.
No. But as far as a realm, I just feel like you just kind of like dip in and out.
Okay. I can see that. You ever have sleep paralysis?
Are you kidding? Sleep paralysis?
Yeah. You know that shit like when you wake up and you can't move, but like you're up. So you be trying to move. You're like, oh God, please.
I don't know. I probably have. Sleep is really crazy. It gets really wild for me. So whether it's a dream, whether I'm talking.
You remember your dreams a lot?
Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I remember them, they don't really make sense. Sometimes I can repeat it verbatim. And sometimes I had a dream, but I literally can't tell you what happened.
Have you ever had one of your dreams like come true? Or like it ended up being like a prophecy? Foreshadowing, if you will?
Kind of, yeah.
Really?
Have you?
Yeah. In conceptual ways.
Yeah. I think sometimes dreams can be based off of like what's going on in your life then. So, like you said, it could be like a foreshadowing of what's about to happen soon. Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen.
So when that kind of thing happens, where does that come from? Like, do you think that there's already a future where everything in this life has already happened, and then like?
Yeah, I think that there's like sorry. I think that there's some type of map because there's so many different ways that we can go. So depending on how we go, there's something that's already mapped out, I feel.
So you believe in predestination?
In a way.
Do you believe in free will?
Free will.
You don't know what free will is?
Please don't. I feel I heard of what that is, but can you just?
I mean, nigga, it's
don't
Earth.
Put this in here. Huh?
Welcome to Earth. It's literally the human existence.
Cut that.
No, we'll leave that.
Oh my God! Are you kidding?
Free will. It's like
Yeah. I was testing you.
Yeah.
So
The ability to do what you want.
I do because motherfuckers do what they want anyway.
See, I don't really believe in free will.
You don't?
No, because like, okay, I believe in limited free will in a sense
to an
of
extent, of course.
well, because can I technically do what I want? Yes. Inside of the physical limitations I have, yes. But I was also born to a specific family in a specific time period in a specific location. So it's like,
oh, you were talking about that way.
Well, that's when I think about free will. I'm like, it's like I do technically have free will, but then it's also limited because, like I said, like I was still born in conditions, like we all were, like anyone, like I don't know, like I wasn't born. It's not like I can go to any time and period, in history, and exist. So it's like I have free will, yes, but and predestination, I don't know. I don't know about predestination.
I feel like everything has like everything has a route.
It's the mic.
Everything has a route. Every little thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think everything has an inevitable ending.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's. I don't know if I can call that predetermined. Because it's all. I always think about the analogy of like if you put a ball at the top of Mount Everest and you roll it down. I feel like from the moment you roll it down, it has an inevitable landing place.
Somewhere.
But it's also dictated off of
what bump it hits.
Right. What it bumps into, what things may move into its place while it's happening. And so it's almost like, is it predetermined? I don't know. That's one of the biggest. That's like one of my biggest questions in human existence. Is this predetermined?
It could also go back to like what maybe I don't know. I think about.
Don't gotta focus now.
Are we?
I don't know.
No, we're not.
Okay.
I think that kind of goes back to maybe what you believe in as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I don't know. I always knew that everything is like planned out. So although there's an inevitable ending, in that nobody knows or whatever, but even if you hit that bump, or even if like it does this or does that, it's still like kind of mapped out without you knowing.
So you think there's like a God that figured everything out?
Yeah.
It's like,
yes.
I don't know.
I think that there's multiple things though. Like it's not. I don't think that it's just like one main thing though, because I don't know I don't know. I just think that I'm in the middle.
Do you believe in the? Huh?
What?
You believe in the Big Bang?
Could you elaborate?
You don't know what the fucking Big Bang Theory is, dude?
Come on. I know what it is. I've heard of it, of course. I can't think of what the fuck it is right now. I'm sorry.
At the beginning, there was basically this big explosion and everything came into existence.
Oh.
Do you really not know what the Big Bang is?
I do, but I don't think I ever like.
What about free will? I'm not gonna lie, these last two things kind of concern me.
I know what it is.
So do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
I said it sounds like God creating heaven and earth, but in an explosion way. So
yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, like I'm sure it has some points. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really against any type of theory.
Yeah, me either. I guess I'm cool with the Big Bang. I just feel like if that happened, it wasn't the first Big Bang, and I feel like
have fucking been.
Well, yeah, and I think everything happening right now is still the Big Bang exploding.
Yeah, because not everybody, like, we couldn't have possibly been there during the Big Bang, or were we?
That's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. Maybe the potential for, I feel like the potential for everything in existence was in the Big Bang. Perhaps.
So,
go ahead.
You remember when you would say, like, you think that, like, I can't remember if you say the word, you think that the world is ending, but not like, oh, we're finna go up in flames type shit, but like, that this specific world is ending. Do you think that could have something to do with the multiple Big Bangs that you're talking about?
I think that was maybe like a one of the fingerprints of the Big Bang. This cyclical existence we live in.
Cyclical.
Where everything ends up moving in these circles. Yo, my do-rag is so tight.
Is it?
Where everything moves in this kind of circular motion of patterns ending. Because like I always talk about, like a year is like a circle.
Yeah.
A day is like a circle. A moon cycle is a circle. So yeah, I think I think that was one of the characteristics of the Big Bang. In everything in this existence ended up being like cyclical. Yeah. But I definitely think that the Big Bang, I think everything happening today is like still the Big Bang theory. Like if that theory is true, I think it's just still like banging. Like it's still
banging.
Yeah, I don't think it ever ended. The explosion. I think this is the explosion.